Good morning, and thank you for tuning in. Rose Ward, stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. Ooh, that one went down the wrong pipe. I'm so glad you could join me today. I know it's been a few weeks. It's been a crazy few weeks. I went on my girls' trip to Punta Cana. Great time, nice and relaxing. Unfortunately, when I came home, my mom was in the hospital, but she's better now and she's home. So we are going to get started. Hop on, say hi, let me know where you're watching from, and also if it's your first time watching. So let's get started. If you like that mug or other stamping apparel, go to stampersdelightshop.com and you can get some Christmas gifts for yourself or for the stamper in your life. Good morning, Janice. How are you? So today I'm going to be using the Otterly Adorable Suite. I love this. This is the online exclusive, and just because it's online doesn't mean you can't call me and order it, okay, if you don't use the online service. So I'm going to be using this suite for my shadow box card today, but I'm also using this suite for my December Fun Fold class. So all the links will be below and what it, what you can get with that. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. Also new, starting this month, for when you order $50 or more from me using my online host code, you will get a free card kit with 3 cards featuring whatever stamp set I choose. Now this month is the Frozen Edges. And even if you don't have that stamp set, you can use stamps that you have in your stash, because any of the die elements that are with that set, I cut out for you. I give you the dies, I give you the ribbon, I give you the gems. So if you don't have the stamp set, you can use another stamp set. Okay, that's when you order $50 or more this month through me. Online using my host code. If you're one of my customers that call me to place the order, that's fine too. I can still do it for you. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, how are you? Thank you, Janice. It's great to be back. So today I'm going to be doing a shadow box card, and then I have to hop off because we have our leaders backstage today and tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. So let's get started. Again, this is the Otterly Amazing Stamp Set and Dies. You can see I use my Post-it note tape for these. And some of the items you might have already seen, because I did post these on Facebook, is this card that I did. And we have this great die that makes it look like a wave. So you can make a 3D card. I didn't put anything on the inside yet. And of course, there's that great cord ribbon and the Riverside gems. Another one I did with that is this card here. And let me just grab that sheet. Let's see, where is it? I want to show you that because this is one of the ones that you can do a one-sheet wonder with. If I can find it here. Where's my... Here it is. So using this paper that comes with the pack, you can cut these and make cards out of this as a one-sheet wonder. I'm just going to open that up a little bit more so you can see better. There we go. Hi, Roz. How are you? So this is the designer series paper sheet that I used for these 2 cards. And then another one I did is this one. And for that die, I used the Charming Duck Pond. I used this die right here. I don't know if they have lily pads where they are, but that's the die I used because I liked it. And I cut that out. And then, of course, use the designer series paper back there. Here's one of the ones that I cut out. Now, these guys, let's see where they are. This one and this one, the dies do cut out some of these little guys here. And there's another one that cut out the dies that you can use. Mine are all cut up because I've been playing with them. Here it is right here. There's another die that cuts out those two. Lots of ideas and fun things to do with this suite. And that's the inside of that card. What I'm going to show you today is, and I'm going to show you two samples here first. This is the first one. We're cute together. And you can see this is where I cut those out with the dies, and I did some fussy cutting too. So there'll be still shots on my blog and Facebook and my newsletter later today. Again, I'll be tied up most of the day with my onstage. But when you open this up, it opens up like that. So you can see it's a shadow box. I haven't done this card in a while. I found a Christmas one I did like 5 years ago, and I was like, oh my God, that's perfect for this. And of course, that's where you would sign it. So cute. Now, I did another shadow box card, and here, instead of cutting out those pieces, I stamped and colored it with my blends. So there's two options, two ways you can use this set. And then again, when you open it up, I put the designer series paper in there, so it's 3D. And here again, I stamped and cut those out and then colored them with my blends. So there are two samples for you. Now, the one I'm going to make will have a free downloadable PDF on my blog later, on my newsletter later today. And you'll have time to sign up for the newsletter before I post that, because it won't be till later today. And it'll, like I said, it'll have the downloadable PDF. And we're going to get started with that. So don't worry about taking down the measurements, because you can get those later. Okay, so the card base that we're going to be using is 5.5 by 10.5, which I've already cut. And then you're going to score this. You are going to score that at 1/2 inch. Four inches. This really is easy to make, by the way. 4 inches. Don't forget to hop on and say hi. 4.5. And then 8. That's how you score it to make the shadow box. I'm going to then take my bone folder and give this a really nice crisp burnishing here. Yes, it's so much fun to be back. I missed everyone. But my vacation was just what I needed, a little R&R to come back all nice and fresh and to show you all new projects. Okay, we're just going to do that. Okay. So now this smaller flap is the top. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Sheila. And then this piece gets glued in here to make the shadow box. So the first thing I'm going to do before I do that part is make a window here. And I'm also going to take, let's see, I think I'll use this one. I'm going to use the blue. And I'm going to do some cutting here. No, you know what? Actually, I'm going to use this one. Where is it? I want the little fishies. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to make another piece right here. You can do them separately, but I like to do them together. So I am going to cut a piece of designer series paper, and I want the fishes going this way, so I'm going to cut it this way. And that is, and I'm just double checking my measurements here. Yep, 3 1/4. By 5 1/4. And I'm going to cut one more that same size. So it's already the 3 1/4, so I need the 5 1/4. Okay, so now I have 2 of them, and I'm going to be using both sides here, this side. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that first. So what I'm going to do with this is I am going to cut it like that. Put a circle in there, but I'm going to glue this down so I only have to run it through once. I know I hate using, I love both sides of the paper, so it's very hard to decide which side you want to use. But I haven't used the little fishies yet, so we're going to do that one. I'm going to layer that right in there. Okay. And that's the side I want. I'm going to go ahead and for this circle, I'm going to use the Spot on Nature circle, one of those circles. And this way I can cut that all at once. So let me bring in my die cutting machine. Don't forget to share my videos, tell all your friends about my YouTube channel and Facebook channel. And a shout out to everyone that followed me, ordered from me, gave me words of encouragement. I was so happy and excited. This week they named the top performers for the year. And out of 40,000 demonstrators in the United States, I placed number 98. And that is all because of you. When you place orders or just watch me or subscribe to my channels, it all helps. So thank you all. And of course to my amazing family, my husband, Reggie. Even though he's not here, I know he's watching me. So I'm just doing this a couple of times. Don't forget, if you'd like to join my team, you can join online. Just click the button that says join. My team is a great team. We have so much fun. And I do my monthly class. My team gets my monthly class, the PDFs and the video for free. So that's just a little perk I give them. Okay, so now I have these cute little fishes. And I actually want this like that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, let's see, do I have my tear tape yet? I'm going to use my tear and tape for this. Good morning. Looking forward to getting this sweet. Oh my gosh, I love this. So one of the things I like about it, we're cute together. Love you lots. Could be for a birthday. It could be even Valentine's Day. Throw a few hearts on there. Anniversary. I am going to use my tear tape here. You can use other adhesives. Whichever one is your go-to adhesive. Okay, so now I have the adhesive on there. And the best way that I found to do this is just fold that. We are going to put this right to that line. It's easier when I'm not doing it on camera. So let's just lay that down like that. And I'm going to close this fold like that. And there's your box. So when you close this, now once you do that, you do want to take your phone folder, which I have already misplaced. It's under here. And make sure that this is down. Okay. So that's all it is to that. Look at that. Move this out of my way. I'm actually going to bring that back in. And this piece you can tuck back here if you want, but I want different paper, or you can use this one. But I want to use this paper that I already cut for the front, and you'll see how I do that. So right now I want to just put something on the center. So I am going to grab this paper, and I'm going to cut another piece at 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. So let's go 3 1/4. 5 1/4. And I think I'm going to use this side instead. I was going to use this one, but I changed my mind. 5 1/4. I like to have a couple of options in case you didn't know. I might use that side. All right. So let's see which way I like it better. I can use it that way, or this way. I think I like that one better. Maybe I'll use that for the front. Okay, so this is the way it's going to look inside. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take that die. Don't worry, you'll have all the directions. I'm going to take this die right here, and I'm going to layer that right there. Let's cut that out. Oh, thank you, Joan. Joan says I brightened her Friday. I'm so glad to hear that. I am going to then cut this right here. It's going to make that opening that I need. Thanks, Roz. Definitely share my videos. And we'll do one more maybe right here. You don't want it to go over too far. I'm going to do 2 of them. Okay, let's put that back before I lose it. And then this is going to get glued right inside there. So I'm going to take some Stampin' Seal. Put it on the edges. I'm going to slide that right in there. Hopefully you can see that fits very nice right there. Okay, so now it looks like that. I'm not going to finish the inside yet. I want to show you the outside. So the outside piece is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's a regular size piece of quarter cardstock. And you're going to see that it does have a little lip there. If you don't like that, you can cut it down. But I like to use the full piece. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down using my Stampin' Seal. Again, any adhesive that you use will work. I'm going to layer that right on top. So this is your box or your shadow box now. And you can see it has that little lip there, which is fine. I like to have it overhang because when you open it up, you have more space in here. Okay, so now what we want to do is we need another piece of cardstock. We can put it like this, use white, but I think I want to go with a full sheet, and I'm going to go with this one again. So this is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. Let's cut it this way. You'll see why I chose that one in a second. I didn't want to use this paper because I'm going to use that circle. This is going to layer right on top here. Good morning, Kathy. So if you're on here and you are a demonstrator, let me know if you're signed up for backstage, on stage in March down in Raleigh, or where you're going. I will be in Raleigh. You're very welcome, Jackie. Yes, I know. I always play with the dies first because sometimes I'm not sure how they work. Okay, so now we have it looking like that. This circle that I cut out is actually going to go right here. You can use it either way. So I'm going to use that there. Now, because I did it twice, some of those little pieces didn't fall out. So I just take my fingernail sometimes and run that through. Or the wire brush. Sometimes using the wire brush, you get some out. And then there's always my take your pick tool. The wire brush set works so well with these dies. I just have a habit of not using it sometimes. Don't ask me why. No rhyme or reason for the way I do things or why I do them. Okay. So we are going to use this piece. I want my fishes going the same way, so I think it was this way. Doesn't really matter yet, right there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to glue these down, glue this piece down. And then I have already cut out a bunch of these pieces, and I'm going to use them instead of stamping. Now, some of the pieces that I cut out, you see how they're cut off here? Don't throw those out because you can still use them. That's where you can tuck them in like that. So let's see, I think I'm going to have this one here. That one there. So let's go ahead and pop those up on dimensionals. Who wouldn't like to get this cute card? Won't be going on stage this year. Oh, you had shoulder replacement. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, I wish you well in your recovery. Okay, we're going to put that one right here. And then we're going to grab this one. Add that one up there. So cute. Now, for the sentiment, instead of cutting something out, I wanted to show you, where are they? Here they are. I absolutely love these as far as I know. They're still available. They are online, the white dye word strips. Look at all the strips you get. I think they're like $6. I love these. They're thicker. It's like a thin cardboard maybe. But they work perfect for so many things. Now I am going to take, let's see, for this I'm going to use my Pretty Peacock. I'm using Lost Lagoon. Forgot to tell you that. Let's see if this one fits in there. I hope it does. I think it does. Yes, it does. Perfectly. Look at that. And then I'm going to place that right here, maybe up a little bit. I'm going to use some dimensionals. Yeah, I guess if you're in pain with your shoulder, it makes it hard to stamp. So once you're all fixed up, you'll be able to stamp again. Let's just take those pieces off. I'm going to add that right there. I'm not pressing that down yet because I want to use the ribbon underneath there. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm just going to wrap that ribbon around my fingers. Grab my scissors. Oh my gosh, these are my ribbon scissors. I wish so much they would come back. I only have one pair. I had two pair, but my son stole a pair. And then I think I'm going to just tuck that right under here. So I'm going to tuck that under here. I'm going to trim it a little bit when I get it where I want it. I don't want it in their face. Let's move that over a little bit. Okay. So I could have done that first, but I wanted to see where I wanted it. Okay, so I'm going to just lift that up for a second. Do this piece first. I'm going to add a little, oh, popped right out. Okay, that's why you do it first. Let's take that back out. I'm going to pinch that. Twist it. I'll lift that up. I'm going to add a little liquid glue under there. Just because I should have done that first. All right. So now I have a little bit of that ribbon, but I want this cut off. There we go. Becky says bionic woman. When you get your new shoulder, or yeah, your shoulder done. Okay. I'm not going to put the gems on it yet. Let's go to the inside. So on the inside, you're going to cut another piece. Now you could do this 4 by 5 1/4. I prefer to do the 3 1/4 by 5 1/4 so that I have the white sticking out there. And I'm going to grab the You're Utterly Amazing. Then I'm going to grab the little fish. I'm going to switch back to my Lost Lagoon. And just tap that off because I want it lighter. You can see the little fish there. So are you loving this project or what? It's really not that hard to make. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, does it cost more to send it? It might. But whoever receives it, I'm sure, will appreciate that. So here we go with that. There's the inside. So now let's do the inside. So you have those little cutouts there. And you can slide these little guys right in there. Like that. Let's pick out a few more here. Here's a 2. Here's a 2. Let's try the 2 over here first. Let's do this one here. I like to do it after I'm done, only because I'm not sure where I'm going to put these. You can just lift that up. This is where your take your pick tool comes in handy. Lift that up a little bit. I'm going to add a little liquid glue first, because once I get it where I want it, it'll stay. It's a little bit more than I really needed. Thank you, Becky. All right, so let's put this one under here. Like that. We're going to take, this one with the little baby. I'm going to put him over on this side. Let's add a little liquid glue. Actually, let's use a dimensional on that. I want this one propped up a little bit. So let's slide that one right in here. There we go. Push that one right there. And of course, you have slots where you could add more. Maybe. See, this is one that I was on the edge and I cut off the tail because, well, I didn't cut it off. The paper did. But I'm still going to use it. I'm going to put him right here. Let's grab a dimensional. I have so much fun playing with these cute little otters. Let's just lift that one up. And there you have all the little otters. Over here, I'm going to add this one right here. Now, you want to make sure you don't add it on that fold line, so I'm just going to move it up a little bit, maybe right about there. But when you open it like that, you can see these 2 little guys. So we're going to grab that, adding dimensionals to that. Don't want to cover up anybody. He moved. Let's move him back up there. There we go. Okay, let me take this off for a second. I don't want that second dimensional on there. One is enough, and I want it to be able to close. So we're going to put this one. Oh, he keeps moving. He's not dry yet, that's why. There we go. So again, hi, Deborah. We have this little guy. We have that. Look how cute that is. You're utterly amazing. Okay, let's close that up for a minute. Let's grab these. Oh, I love these pearls. And we're going to add some of those to the front here. I'm going to add one there, there. And you can mix and match these. That's what I like about them. So I'm going to grab some white, I think, and make it like a little rock formation. Grab some of those small ones. I know I use a lot of gems. That one stuck to my finger. So you see the little rock formation here. Let's do the other side. I know some people are saying, no, I don't want to use all those beautiful gems, but I do. So now we have, like, they're sitting on the rocks. There is an otter floating on his back. Yes, this one actually you can flip over. I think that's what you mean, right? You can use these any way you want. I put the gems that come with the sweet on its paws. Oh, and it looks like he's holding a clam. What a great idea. Okay, now we're not done yet because we got utterly amazing. And of course, I want to add some gems in here. So again, I'm going to go with these gems here and build a little rock formation over here. And you'll see that this one, I'm really using different ones because rocks are not all the same color. And then we'll add a couple here. I like the clam idea. That one doesn't want to. Move him up a little bit. There we go. So there you have a little rock formation. And it does fit into a regular size card, regular size envelope. So let's grab an envelope. Here we go. It's got a little something on it. See if I have a cleaner one. Okay. And then let's do maybe this. I'm just going to use this pretty peacock. I'm not going to color it in. I'm going to flip that up, and I am going to grab whatever piece or strip I have for the envelope. Let's see what I have. Oh, here, a little fish. Okay. So let's add a little glue to that. Looks like my paper got wet over there. It'll dry. And then I'm going to, oh gosh, I'm being bad and using my ribbon scissors here. So again, the downloadable free PDF for these instructions will be on my newsletter later today and my blog. So check that out. And the links will be below when I'm done. And there we have a shadow box card. And again, don't you like how when you open it, check it out. They move. They look like they move. Isn't that great? I love this card. I love this project. So that is my project for today. I'm not going to do a on-the-fly card because I have to get ready for the leaders backstage, but I did want to show you again, in case you're just tuning in, some of the other cards that I did. This one I actually used as a banner, so you can also use that one piece as a banner. And then here are the other shadow box cards. That one says love you lots. And then this one. Oh, thank you, Linda. And there we have, and you can see I used the same paper here. I hope you enjoyed today's Fun Fold Friday with the shadow box. Give it a try. It's really not that hard. Trust me, if it was hard, I wouldn't be doing it, right? I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave me a comment. Ask me any questions you want. I will get back to answering you. And again, this free PDF will be on my newsletter later today, so don't forget to sign up. I hope you all have a great weekend.